Hello everyone, this is Joseph. Good morning. See, unlike traditionally, I'm a little early. So, give me a second here. I'm very early, now that I think about it. Trying to get some things taken care of here. Give me a second. That came up pretty quick. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, Martha. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Rosalie. Good morning, Madeline. Let's see here. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everyone's good. I'm trying to get... Good morning, Mary Miller. How are you? Good morning. Let's see here. Share to a group. That's how you do it. And then I'm gonna share there. Good morning, everyone. I'm really early, so give me a second here. It's only 9:59. Good morning, Jan. Good morning. Sybil, good morning. Yes, this morning I'm here for beauQ Creations. It's a great honor and a great joy to be here on behalf of what Joyce asked me to do. So thank you for entertaining me for a second here as we try to get things set up. And it's been a while since I was able to get live on started here for Joyce. So let's see, I think that should work now. Sometimes technology doesn't work in my favor. So, let's see here. If I do it this way, can I see the comments? Yes. There we go. Let's see, Diane Enlow, good morning. Jay, I think you're there. Sandy, oh no. You got me on the big screen TV today. I don't know if I like that or I'm a fan of that yet. So, I just thought I'd mention that early. Let's see. Joyce is in the house, right? See, everyone, Joyce was picking on me this morning. I just want to be honest. Joyce told me that I have big shoes to fill. Yesterday, Wendy did the same thing. But for me, I prefer sandals. So I think I'm good. It is scary to be on the big screen. So, alrighty. I think it's time. So, good morning, everyone. This is Joseph. Tattletale. Yes, Joyce. Stop picking on me. That's what it is. No, I'm kidding. It's all fun and games right now. But good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I am Joseph, if you don't know who I am. Come craft with the king, the glitter king, that is, this morning. And we're going to have some fun. I'll be playing with a few new items from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Making a card here. Hi, Sheree. And we'll be I'll showing you all the measurements, and our class is listening too. That's right, Joyce is teaching a class right now. But first and foremost, first of all, I wanted to take this opportunity, first of all, to thank all of our veterans out there. Happy Veterans Day. On behalf of Joyce, beauQ Creations, and me, myself, happy Veterans Day to all of our veterans. Thank you for your service to this country. So before we begin crafting, that's first and foremost. So if you're a veteran out there, thank you for your service. All right, I guess I will turn the screen down here and we'll see what happens. And wish me luck. Joyce, I know you're listening very closely. So let's see if I can turn this thing here. I'm going to show you my ceiling like Joyce would. Alrighty. you go. Let's see. Does that work? I think that works. Let's see if I can zoom in just a tad bit there. There we go. So how is everybody doing today? Just having fun? Yes, as you can see, I love these wonderful bags from beauQ Creations. So if you haven't gotten your hands on these bags yet from beauQ, they are amazing. So the entire project that I will be working on today is sitting in this bag. It's kind of hidden right now. I also have one die, new die that I'll be playing with today. I'll probably be using that. I know many of you already have, or if you have not, hi Linda, if you have not gotten a chance to do that, I highly recommend you ordering from beauQ Creations. This is the release from Elizabeth Craft Designs. I got the gnomes, and that's all I've gotten so far. But the gnomes are so cute. They are awesome to play with. So, order them from beauQ Creations. Joyce, do you have them coming in soon, hopefully? I think you mentioned yesterday. Hi, Marion. And they're fun. I've been playing with them, so I'll show you some of the ones that I've made for the card as soon as we are done, when we get there, get to that point. But here's my project for today. Get this out of there. Get this, putting this in place. And hopefully, what did I do with the other? Stand by, 1 second. What did I do with the other card that I was holding? I had it in my hands earlier. All right, not to worry. Oh, there it is. So last week, or a week, you've seen me post this thing. Just add to cart and they gotcha. So, yes, the gnomes are amazing. Close to original gnomes. Sybil. There you go. Last week I posted this card using Elizabeth Craft Design florals, using the beautiful blossoms, and using the journal lines. As you know, it stands up as such. And I decided I was going to challenge myself by making it even better. So as you can see, this card stands up like that, and it is a full card. You can open it up, and there is an area for you to write. Stands up and be able to be on display for everybody to see. Then I couldn't sleep one night. I decided I was going to challenge myself, and I made this. This is using the beautiful blossoms release from Diane. If I put it upside down, you know, and make 3 of them on one card instead of just the one panel. So now you have, hi Diane, thank you for being here. And I challenged myself and I made 3 stand-up corners instead of the 1. Again, still a simple card. You can open it up, you can write in it, then put it on display for everybody to see. Today, we are going to be making this card. I'll share with you all the measurements, everything, and we'll work on it together. But yes, you can see how this card works. It stands up in 3 different sections. It's a nice little thing. It looks kind of cool too. So, all right, I'll give you all the measurements now, and then once the card is done, I will post the measurements onto the website, onto beauQ Creations, and then you can have all of those. But let's go with this. So I started using some soft finish cardstock and started getting things ready. So when you're starting off with this card, you want to start off with a 5x7 A7 card, I believe it's called. Just a simple, I'm using soft finish white cardstock here, and 5x7 is the measurement. I cut another piece of 5x7 piece. Actually, it's going to be 7x10 scored at 5 to be a card. That's what that one is. And then I cut a 5x7, and then I deco edged cut it just so that we have another piece for the inside here. to cover up anything and make it a card capable of writing. Got several different pieces here this is a piece out of brown. You're gonna need 3 pieces. Pre-order your nose. By letting us know, add to cart and we'll get them to you. I hope that's gnomes and not your nose. But nose is a good idea. Enjoy your breakfast, Anne. I just saw your message. $499. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a great deal. Order your nose by letting us know. Order your nose. I like that. All right, you're gonna need 3 pieces of any color. Any color you'd like. And this is the size here, which is 6 3/4 by 2 3/8. 6 3/4 by 2 3/8. Hi, Wendy. Next piece you're going to need is, I call it the simple same color brown, or same color whatever scheme you want. You can do blue, black, whatever color you want. I chose brown for this theme today. And this one is 7 3/4 by 2 3/4. 2 3/4 by 7 3/4. And that's the measurement for this piece. Oops. You're gonna need some pattern paper. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks, Debbie, for remember, like, comment, and share. And you're gonna need what I like to call pattern A, a piece of pattern A. You'll need 2 of one size, which is 3 1/4 by 2 1/8. You need 2 pieces. Again, don't worry about writing down the sizes. I will have the sizes ready for you, posted here after the live. It'll be 6 1/2 by 2 1/8. This is going to be pattern A. Pattern B, you're going to need 2 pieces, or 1 piece, also the same size. As you can see, I already cheated and I already made my diagonal cut. This is going to be the Wonderlust paper from Elizabeth Craft Designs that just came out. This is going to be the wood paper, the wood grain worn wood paper. When you're cutting diagonal pieces and you're holding them, no matter what direction you're holding them, I always recommend going from bottom left to top right. No matter what decorative paper you're using, bottom left to top right. And again, I will have all the instructions for you, so you don't have to worry about that. You'll need a set of triangles or a rectangle here. And I already, through the magic of TV, I already prepared this and already pre-cut. This one is going to be 3 inches by 2 inches. 3 by 2. And I have no idea what I did with that paper. Here it is. And let's get started. I think Jay is working the orders. Hopefully Jay's getting the message here. Let me look at the comments. Hi, Roberta. Yes, thank you for Joyce allowing me to be here today. It's been a long night. Yes, in case you don't know, I'm still working graveyards, unfortunately. And so it's been a very long night and a very short morning, but I'm so happy to be here with you. And we'll get that there. I'm using Elizabeth Craft Designs double-sided adhesive for this project. I personally have always liked to build the inside first, and I'm using the fine tweezers here. You can get all of these supplies at beauQ Creations. So if you like anything, if you have any questions, please just ask. I'm looking at the comments. The way I have my new crafting area set up, I can see your comments pretty clearly, which is nice. So that's the inside of the card is ready to go. You're going to take this piece here. Jennifer, add gnomes and wilderness scenes when you get them. So I don't have the wilderness scenes. I only have the gnomes to show you today. So you're going to start off with this piece. This piece is going to be your longest one, which is the 7 1/4 by 2 3/8. What I did was I went ahead and scored 1/2 inch off of the edge. What I'm going to do with that 1/2 inch is that it's going to connect one of the other pieces. I've already put tape on them. I already got them ready. So after you peel the tape off, this is what you're going to do. I'll show you. So let's see. You're just going to line it up to the top of this page, leaving yourself a nice little border. Oh, that was a mistake that I dropped the paper before I did that, so don't do what I do. Anywho, let's get back here. Give yourself a nice little border there, and I'll do that. Is there a reason why you use the large double-sided tape? No, there is no reason why I use the large double-sided tape. You can use any type of tape. You can even use wet glue, Diane. I use the double-sided tape, the large ones, because I happen to have that next to my desk, which is uniquely strange that I just use whatever is there. I'm one of those typical guys that uses that. Whatever is nearest my desk. I have a joke when it comes to work and crafting. Some days I consider myself fat, old, and lazy. And so that's what I go with. And it just happens to be the one that was there. You're going to take your next piece. This is the one, just one of the simple pieces. Again, I scored from the bottom left to the top right. This piece is 6 3/4 by 2 3/8. And then you're going to attach it to this piece. And then you have that. Next thing is you're going to take these pieces, these other pieces, whatever you have left, which is 6 3/4 by 2 3/8. And I went ahead and scored it down the middle at 3 3/8, which it folds in half. After you fold that in half, you take one of the panels and you score from the bottom left to the top right so that you get this shape. Once you get that shape, you can then do the same thing. Take the tape off and put that on the card. I like to do it this way. I don't know why I like to do it this way, but I've always, when I came up with this design or this creation, I try to keep it pretty simple. You do that with the other piece also. So all of my supplies that I'm using today, again, you can get everything at beauQ Creations. So it's a good day to watch and enjoy. So I do have something that I'm going to do at the end of the live that Joyce doesn't even know about yet. So we'll just leave it at that, and then we'll go from there. There you go. Now you have the base, as you can see. You have the base design. Once the base design is all created, you take all of your pattern paper and you just fill it in wherever it's needed. So for those who are watching today, you'll be in for a surprise and a treat. So I am happy to be here on your behalf, on Joyce's behalf on this day, and to craft with you. Yes, Joyce, you recognize the paper, I know. This is going to be paper from Minte. The plaid here that I'm using is from Minte. And so I like that paper a lot, just because the colors and everything matches my color scheme and everything I design. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. We'll do this. Don't worry if you're thinking that I'm losing my mind by doing this card. I'm not. I have a plan. Maybe. Some days I do. I'm going to put pattern A inside of here. Pattern A inside of here. So now it's starting to come together. Then I'm going to go ahead and take the other pieces that I already have aligned here. I love these fine tweezers, fine point tweezers from Elizabeth Craft Designs, because they are very easy to take these tapes off. I love doing that, and it makes it easier. I don't know if that's always true, Sandy, that I have a plan, but today, this is my mischievousness sticking out, getting ready for the holiday season. Christmas is one of my favorite holidays. Yes, here in Colorado, I don't know, I know where everyone else tuning in, but today launches the campaign for Colorado Radio, which is Christmas music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, from now until the 26th of December. So it's starting. It's very quick, and it's moving forward already. We got our first snowstorm yesterday in the mountains, of course, where I work, and the temperature was 19 degrees. Wind chill made it to about 4 degrees last night. So working out in the streets, working on walking around, keep trying to stay awake at 4 degrees was very chilly. I don't know what the temperature is like in Florida or anything else. Diane, are you getting snow up north yet? I don't... So, put that there. Get my final pieces here. We're just going to build the base of this card, and then we'll get to the real project here shortly. All right, so there's the base of the card. There's the base of the design. That's awesome, Tilda. It is nice. It's that time of year. It's nice. It's a fun time of year, and I hope everybody's remaining safe, obviously. So in order for these cards to stand out, you have to use some sort of anchor, I guess I would call it, or a block. So what I used was, I used these little decorative pieces on here to hold my card up. These are from Graphic 45, if you don't recognize them already. I have some available, and it's just a simple Graphic 45. It's from, I believe, the Animals. This is what I have left of the Safari Adventures Graphic 45. So I just pop these little blocks out. That's left there from there. I've used some of the tags already, so I just want to make sure I have different colors there. And I think I'm going to use this one as a square there. It's kind of neat. Go with that. And then I can use any type of glue I want. Today I'm going to use Lineco Neutral Fine pH. So what I'll do is I will glue this on here. I like this glue because it's not fast drying, but it dries clear and it works well. This is a good glue for when you're building things. I know it's introduced by Karen Burniston, if any of you have Karen Burniston stuff. All of her 3D pop-ups, all of those things. The Lineco pH is a semi-quick drying glue, dries clear, and it's a nice little liquid. So I'm going to stick that in here. I hold it for a second. There you go. And then I'll get some glue here. And I'll put that there. Cherie, that leaf paper is the Wanderlust paper. Wanderlust is the new release from Elizabeth Craft Designs for the Art Journal line. And I'm pretty sure Joyce will be getting some of that in there. And then this is just a regular fill bottle that I've had, so nothing important there. How did I start crafting, Cherie? You know, I think one of my friends, maybe one of my old bosses, her name is Sharon. When I first started working, she was a big crafter. This was several years ago, and she inspired me to craft because she started crafting at work. She wouldn't let me be alone. She brought me to, we had this store here in Colorado, and it's well known, it's worldwide. It's called Archivers, back in 2010, 2011. And she brought me over to take a class with her because one day she was by herself, and I said, okay, I guess I'll join you just for Archivers. And the moment I stepped into Archivers and I saw all the creative designs and everything that came about, that's where I started to craft. And that's how that happened. Hi, Janie. And then I developed my style after that, soon after that. Tilda, you're right. These small little pieces inside of the Graphic 45 chipboard, I typically throw them away also, but then I found a use for them. You can use them as anchors, and now you have a three-piece, three kind of hold thing here. Sybil, you remember Archivers? Yep. Archivers was a very unique store in itself, where it had a lot of different types of paper. It had designs, it had great artists, it had a craft room. It's just like beauQ Creations. Actually, beauQ is better than the Archivers was back in then. And yep, just like Tim Holtz. And in case I think everybody already knows what I do. I am in serving the community as a law enforcement officer, so it's quite interesting. But I learned how to craft. I started off with one item, which is folding paper, which is origami. And then as soon as Sharon brought me to Archivers, I still remember after entering Archivers, I'd left never the same person. I got all of my receipts, and I don't know if everyone remembers, Tim Holtz used to make those accordion snowflakes, those long accordion snowflakes that you can put into, it's just a simple fold, and you get a, I don't even know what you call those things. Anywho, you fold them up, and you glue them, and then they are, can't even think of the name. I lost the name. We did a swap on this the other day, or a few months ago. Anywho, I made snowflakes out of these receipts, these long receipts from Archivers, and I hung them from the desk of Sharon, and she never let me live that down. So that's how I started, and that's how I got into crafting. And yes, it is very relaxing. But today is about crafting with the Glitter King. And in case anybody already wondered, where's the glitter in this card? Yes, it's stress relieving and everything. So today I decided I'm going to show you how I glitter florals. Joyce has all these florals in stock. I know that for a fact. And I'm going to make these. I'm going to make some lilies in honor of Veterans Day. These are what I consider my red, white, and blue florals here. So this is going to be floral number 10. I'm not going to throw things around. I'm going to show you how I make them. So floral number 10. I'm going to take this and turn it into a lily. Show you how that works. Poke some holes through here real quick. Get some of these pieces out. I'll show you how I do that. But yeah, I wouldn't be crafting with the Glitter King if I'm not using any types of glitter today. The decorative leaves from Elizabeth Craft Designs. The beautiful blossoms from Elizabeth Craft Designs, designed by our own Diane Prince. And those are some of the sayings. Hi Elise, how are you? Thank you for joining. And so I will be glittering one of these for you today, and I'll show you how I do it. I'm going to pull out my nifty little glitter tray, and on my nifty glitter tray, what it is just a bamboo tray, wooden tray. You can use a shoebox, you can use whatever that's non-plastic, because plastic kind of sticks, all the glitter sticks to it. So I follow this advice from Els over at Elizabeth Craft Designs and use a wooden box with a Swiffer. With the Swiffer down below, I tend to put a lot of Swiffers in there, and then a coffee filter. What you want to do is you want to use a soft finish cardstock. beauQ Creations paper works great. And you want to put double-sided adhesive on one of the sides. In this case, I am using Elizabeth Craft Designs double-sided adhesive, and you're going to place it face down. Let me see if I can pull a piece here. I thought I had one, but apparently I don't know what I did with it. It's been one of those mornings, as you can see. Let's see. Aha! This is the piece. So, cardstock, double-sided adhesive. When you're using double-sided adhesive like this on the back, you want to die cut with the die facing down, with the double-sided cut on the double-sided adhesive side. Therefore, having a sticky so that you can glitter it. So that's how you would do that. And so, if that doesn't make sense, I will show you. You want to take any die. Where is my die set? I don't know what I did with that. And just die cut with the tape facing up so that you get this. Does that make sense? Once you do that, so I very carefully peel off the release sheet on these things, and I just hold them by the corner here. By doing that, and then if you struggle a little bit, I just use anything that you have. I have I don't even know what this thing is called. I don't know where it came from. It just showed up on my craft desk one day, and I was very happy that I found it. So for this particular floral, it has the centerpiece here for the stamens. What I did was I went ahead and just put that piece over the top, and then every so often I will turn it. But basically, you can see. Hi Val, thank you for joining. It's your very first time watching me. Thank you for being here. Joyce is at beauQ Creation is on live every day, Monday through Friday, here at beauQ Creations. If you don't have if you don't have anything that is pressing, come by. This is a small community. We have fun. We love supporting each other, and it's a fun place to be. And then I'm going to take Elizabeth Craft Designs Silk Microfine Glitter, True Red. That's number 614. And I'm going to glitter that. And what I do is I literally dump that on. As such. Tap it off. And then I will kind of varnish it by pulling it with my hands. As you can see, the glitter there. This one has a little bit more red than my last ones. But that's all I do. And then I will take this, I'll pour the glitter back in. Pour the glitter back in. Cover this up before I start sneezing. Thank you, Val. I'm happy to hear that you like the florals that I'm doing. And then I just like to clean off my mess onto my Swiffer sheet here, just so that nothing is transferred, nothing is connected, you know, that type of thing. I'll just brush it through just a couple times, get the glitter off, the rest of the glitter off. And then I will take the sheet, the release sheet off, and I'll turn it just a little tad bit more. Causing it to rotate. See, the easiest way to do it, again, is I'll put this here, and I'll stick this over the top of here. I'll look at how much of a turn I want, right about there. So it's perfect every time. See? Perfect every time. I'll pull out my white glitter. I'm going to use my warm glitter, which is going to be 640 Silk Microfine Glitter from Elizabeth Craft Designs. For that, fill that up. Same process. I don't want too much glitter out there. And varnish it in, brush it in. As such. Get the excess glue back, or glitter back in here. Put this away. So then I do that again, clean it off with the Swiffer. And I'll take the release sheet off of the florals, and I'll put it right onto my sharp pointy thing here. Again, you don't have to use the same tool that I'm using. You can use anything that you have in your stash that may be sharp or pointy, and it will work. At this point, since that's the last color, if you wanted a fourth color, you would do the same exact trick again. And I just peel the release sheet off completely. I'm going to use my final color, which is the royal blue, number 623. Put that on top. Dump that out. And then I'm just going to varnish it in. Voila! That's how you get the designs that I've been using under my florals. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? Hopefully you learned a little bit about how I do my florals and decorating and coloring. I know there's many different ways on how to do that. Some like to use the markers, Copic markers, alcohol markers to color. I like to use glitter, hence the name. That's why you're here with me today with that. I'll leave it there. There you go. Put my glitter tray away. Pull my pieces back out. And there we go. There's all of the pieces that I've already pre-glittered. I'm going to pull my little foam pad out here. This is just something I've had in my stock for years. I've had a long time. You don't have to use that. There's ones that are from Sizzix. I know Joyce carries a few different styles. I'm using Tim Holtz Ball Stylus, and these come with Tim Holtz. I'm just going to shape this real quick. Let me take a look at the comments here. Thank you, Sandy. Love the flowers you were doing. Hi, Val. I'm actually in Colorado, where Elizabeth Craft Designs is. The headquarters for the warehouse where Elizabeth Craft Designs is. A matter of fact, I cross right by the warehouse every day I come home from work. It's quite interesting. Let's see, you know the correct neighbor spelling. A trade secret. Easy, but your process really picks a punch. Martha, thank you. Yep, I just wanted to share that with you. So you can use, obviously, any color you want. It doesn't have to be this theme. The only reason why I did the red, white, and blue is, if you're wondering, is we're celebrating Veterans Day here today in the U.S., and we're honoring those who have served the military. So that's why I did this in honor of our veterans. And I can go to the warehouse. Diane, you are right. I can go to the warehouse. I am lucky to be able to swing by once in a while. I don't swing by as often as I want to go swing by, but the warehouse is it is large. It is a fairly large building, and I love being able to swing by and visit with the staff over there. Everybody's just friendly. Everybody is lovely. And then whenever Els is in the studio or at the warehouse, it's nice to always catch up with her. But I haven't, I can't remember. Last time I stopped by, Els was not there. So I did not get to see her in person. But all I'm doing is I'm just using a ball stylus, nothing fancy. I turn my piece over, I'm shaping it so that it stands up, curls up, as such. And then turn it back over using the same ball stylus, and I'm just pressing it down. If you press it down hard enough, what happens is it forms this kind of lily look, floral. See? And you do the same thing. Remembrance Day. Awesome. So I'm going to press this down, and there you go. Kind of have your florals. The lilies. I'll do that again. The best way, the ideal way to make sure that these lilies look good is I got these a while back. I can't remember where I got them from, but these are quail egg trays. I like to stick my florals on the inside of these trays. I'll take them out after I shape them, and I'll stick them into these small trays. And let them sit there for a second while I heat up my glue gun. That way, you know for a fact that it's going to hold its shape. Some people use water. Sometimes I do use water on these just to get the shape to stay. But today, I don't. With the glitter, you don't want to use water on there just because of the tape and the glitter. It's just, it causes a mess. So I'll leave that aside. Leave that aside. And we'll shape the leaves. I don't have a fancy way of shaping leaves anymore. I just do them just to get some shape into them. And as you can see, the way I've shaped these are pretty simple. I just go around the edge and then I press down for the middle. Hi Christian, how are you today? Hopefully you're doing well. And that's how I shape my leaves. Set that aside, put my tool away, pull out my glue gun here. So I found this hot glue gun at Home Depot, and I love it. It's a wireless glue gun. It's already charged. All you do is, it heats up very fast too. As you can see, the blinking green light there, that's how it's heating up. And it takes a matter of about 3 seconds or 10 seconds to heat up. And it doesn't drip. It doesn't give me any issues. I'll take some stamens here. These are called rock candy stamens from Heartfelt Creations. And I'll take a floral. Some chocolate boxes, yes. Those work very well. And so I have that piece, and see how hot it is. And that's just me just starting with this gun. I just heated it up and it's ready to go that quickly. Like I said, it doesn't drip, doesn't cause any nightmares of glue everywhere. If you're not a fan of hot glue gun, this construction gun works very well for crafting. Yeah, whoever thought that you would be going to I would be going to Home Depot to buy crafting supplies, but they do carry some good stuff. So I do that there. Take another piece here, fold it in half. Get my glue. Put a little piece around here just to hold the stamen together. And then I'll shut it off because it's so fast to warm up. You can shut it off in between. Is it a Dremel brand? It is a Dremel brand, Wendy. And I believe I got this for $29.99. Rechargeable, no, it was cheaper than that. What did I think it's close to $25. It is a Dremel brand, and Wendy buys hers at Harbor Freight. It's a great place to buy crafting material. Like I said, it doesn't drip. This glue gun does not drip. And from cool mode, from off to start, it's less than 30 seconds, and I'll show you. Let's see. First time seeing. Are you on YouTube? Hi, Jennifer. Yes, I am. JN Unique Designs. Use Joyce tweezer technique. Some chocolate boxes. Egg cartons work. Yes, correct. But you have to eat all the chocolate. I agree. You'll suffer with the chocolate. That's approved. That's definitely approved. So as soon as that's all dry there, it takes a second to get all settled so that the stamen doesn't fly all over the place. I'll take a pair of Tim Holtz scissors here. I'm going to cut off the rest of the back of the stamens here so they're nice and flat. And I will show you what I mean. So it's cool to the tip. Literally, I'm holding it right now on this glue gun. You can see it doesn't hurt because it's cool to the tip 100%. There's nothing going on here. I even have my finger right on the tip itself. So it's not hot at all. It's completely cool, and I'm going to turn it on. So I turn it on, and as the light is blinking, I'll leave it there so you can see how quick this is. I'm going to get some of my other stuff ready. The decorative leaves here, I like to tear them apart. I don't like to keep them together. That's just me. You feel free to do however, because creativity just comes natural to everyone. So I like to tear mine apart. You see, so once it's solid, like that, once the light is solid, it's ready to go. What did that take? Less than 15 seconds? The gun heats up that quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some hot glue gun, or some hot glue, and I'm going to put some right here on that edge. I'm going to stick this on here as such, get some shape there, and then I'm going to stick one of my florals. See, just like that. And I'm going to stick that there. That is the nice thing about this glue. And then I'll take this and I'll squeeze it a little bit just to make it smaller. Squeeze the glue gun. And I'll stick that in here. Stick that there. And I'll take the last final one. Squeeze that together there. And I'm going to stick this one underneath here. There's that. Take some of this. Get some leaves in there. Instant work. So I'll do that. As such, I'll stick another set of leaves here. There you go. I might stick a couple more of these in there. That dried a lot quicker than I had thought. Stick some glue there. I'll go in here at this angle. Stick it like that. Now set those aside. Those are extras for another day. Now that is one panel. Actually, I'll move that piece because it's not standing. So I'll move it up there. Get that there. Get some more glue in there. And I'm going to move that right over here. There we go. That's one panel that we've decorated today. See how fast and easy that was. And hi Tracy. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. We're just making this trifold card, and if you just tuned in, I will have all the measurements for this card at the end of the live, and I will have it available for you. If you follow Joyce here at beauQ Creations, or follow me at JN Unique Designs with an S, you can get some more crafting ideas and designs and techniques that I've done over a little bit of time. Oh, I forgot to shut that off, and I guess I over squeezed that a little bit. That's the first time I've seen that. So we'll go over there. So that's the first panel. The second panel that we're going to do today is I'm actually going to take one of these sayings that comes with the beautiful blossom, and I'm going to say label this as a prosperity. So what I'll do is I will take the card, the die cuts, I'll take that stamps, and this stamp here says, "The universe is full of magical things patiently waiting for our wits to grow sharper." I love that quote, Diane. So I'm just going to put that probably here. You can put it at an angle, like how I do it there, or you can stick it out like this. There's so many different ways to play with this. I like to probably put it there so it stands out a little bit. So I'll take my glue. And I'll just put a little bit of glue there. I'm going to put it straight on. And it's going to look like that. Right. And then I'm going to take the gnomes I've already created with Elizabeth Craft Designs. And Els did a video yesterday on how to put these together. So if you need help with putting these together, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you. But there's plenty of videos, and Joyce will do a video as such too. So I forgot to put a hand here, so I got to put a hand on him. And then take this hand. Nope, that's the wrong hand. Okay, so I won't use her today, but I'll use him. Yeah. Make sure your thumbs are pointing up. That's what I've run into. So I have to make sure I got the right stuff. I'll get those later. And I'm going to take a gnome. We're going to use this guy. He's holding a pumpkin. Perfect time for this year. And I'm going to stick him right here. Since I already pre-assembled them with a sticker format on it, what I recommend you do is stick them onto the card, And then as soon as you stick them onto the card, I use my little embossing buddy here to get the rest of the stickiness on the back off. Works very well. Just not only for crafting, not only for embossing, but it uses very well to get these sticker stuff off. So I'm gonna use my powder here to get some of the sticky off of there. If you've not seen me assemble Josette's characters, I have videos out that show how to assemble a lot of these characters and how I do them. And as you can see, as I brush this over the top, the glue goes away, the glue disappears, and see, it's no longer sticky, or I just feel it to make sure there's no stickiness. And then it goes from there. I have tons of videos out there on how to assemble these characters and how I do them to make your life easier with the million pieces that are there. So there's that. And there's that. So what I'll do is I'll fold this here. Put that there. The stickiness is all gone. We're good. We're moving, making progress. There's the two there. Set that aside for a moment. And then my final piece. I think I'm gonna put a hummingbird that's been watercolored right about there. What do you think? Looks pretty cool. Right there, actually. So I'm just using Elizabeth Craft Designs 110 pound for watercoloring. So if you're wondering what kind of watercolor I'm using, that's the watercolor paper I'm using. Stick that there. Make sure, do some checking. Nope, so it's too far up because of mailing purposes. So I'll turn it just a tad bit, just to, so the hummingbird's there, and there's that. Turn it just a tad bit so that you don't, so down here, these two bottom panels, you can make it as high as you want. It don't matter, as long as it's within the card. This top panel, because of the depth of the card here, you want to make sure that nothing's sticking out too far. So by doing this, this is what you get after the completion. There you go. That's the card that we made today, and I'll show you that. I'll take some pictures and I'll display them here in a little bit. Aw, Wendy's got to go back to work. Oh, Diane, thank you. I didn't expect you to... I love the hummingbirds, and so I had to use the hummingbirds every chance that I got. So there's the card. We've completed the card today. This is the project that I wanted to do. I hope you like that card. Thank you, Tilda. A Critter King. I'm new to them, but your videos always help. Thank you. Yes, and I will have all the measurements out, but this is the card we've made today. Look how simple that is, and look how cool that looked. If you send this card to somebody and they want to display it on their mantle, there it is. Simple, yet very elegant. All right, so here's, I gotta find out. Jay or Joyce or someone from beauQ Creations, are you still there? If you're still there, can you please comment real quick? And then here's your surprise. Joyce doesn't know that I'm doing this, so I wanted to do this just because I can. Joyce? beauQ Creations, anybody there? Don't leave yet. There's a surprise for you. For everybody that came to watch me today on this first live that I've done for beauQ. So, here's my surprise. Here's my deal. You get to pick a number between 1 and 100. Closest person to get to the number that I will select on a piece of paper that I've written down here will get a $25 gift card to beauQ Creations, and I will be sending that over to Joyce. So pick a number between 1 and 100. Closest to it, but not over, will win a $25 gift card to beauQ Creations and on me. And if you contact Joyce, she will get that arranged for you. And what a better way to start off the season by having a little bit of money to buy your gnomes or buy any other materials or supplies that you may have. So, give it a second here. Knock, knock. Anybody home? I don't know. Where did beauQ Creations disappear to? So I hope that you enjoyed making this card. I will, again, mention to you, I will place all the measurements. I'll take some pictures. I'll place all the measurements online here today so that you can have them. And we'll be able to go from there. Alrighty. Is that it? Is that all I see? Elise is the last with 34. Give a couple seconds here. That's the end. Anybody else? Anybody else? Alrighty. So, the number I have chosen is 76. Number 76. So looking at this, it looks like Mary Miller is 73. 73 is the closest. Mary Miller, congratulations. You just won a $25 gift card to beauQ Creations. So if you reach out to Joyce today or reach out to Joyce whenever, she will have a $25 gift card for you. And I will send it her way. And thank you for joining me today. I know it's right on the hour. I hope everybody have a great day. Thank you for allowing me to be here today. And Val, yours is 78, but you went over. So you have to go closest to the number, but not over. And the number chosen was 76. So congratulations, Mary Miller. And I look forward to seeing everyone again, maybe soon. If Joyce allows it, I will be back. In the meantime, I want to wish, again, all veterans out there, thank you for your service. And if I don't see you before then, a very blessed and happy Thanksgiving to all those in the U.S. coming up here in the next couple weeks. Take care. Have a great day. And I look forward to seeing you all here soon. Bye.